I don't know if I can do this. In all my years of subjecting myself to terrible movies, this might be the first time where I just quit. I can't do this. Folks, I think being a YouTuber is like the best job for a creative person. You make your own hours, you can create pretty much whatever you want without some like higher ups or corporate bigwigs telling you what to do. And you can make a pretty good amount of money in the process. The cool thing about YouTube is that it gives people the opportunity to branch out and start these other business ventures like chocolate bars, coffee beans, pizza restaurants, hard seltzers. Most of the YouTuber projects are food-based for some reason. The only YouTuber that should be putting out food products is the annoying orange. Okay? You should be able to buy some of his juice. But in my head, I think the obvious career progression for a YouTuber is to become a filmmaker. Bo Burnham made 8th Grade. Logan Paul made that movie about his hair. Fred made Fred the movie. And they were all equally successful. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a full-length animated film called Our Drawings, made by a YouTuber named Kalobi Productions. This YouTuber usually makes commentary videos about animated films. Like this one, for example, called Strict Rules Riley Has to Follow in Inside Out. You know, secret rules like eating her vegetables.
One concerning rule is that Riley must eat vegetables. The father takes a scoop of broccoli and puts it in front of his daughter, giving her no freedom to eat what she wants. What is the point of feeding your children food that they don't want to eat?
Yeah, somebody calls CPS on this dad. Feeding his daughter veggies? What the fuck has this world come to? Send him to jail, beat the shit out of him, turn him into a vegetable, okay? But I guess the real thing Kalobi is passionate about is filmmaking. So he created a film of his own and released it on his YouTube channel. And I know I've said this in the past, as I am no stranger to hyperbole, but this is the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. Literally no question. But before we dive into it, let's read the description. Ever wish to see your drawings come to life? An adventurous woman named Paige Foster has the ability to travel inside of her art. In her drawings, she can become whatever she desires. Her sidekick is a beatboxing puppy. Paige Foster is the princess of the drawing world, okay? However, a mysterious unknown man has snuck into her drawings. 6 years ago, I got really bored and decided to create a family movie. So here it is. My passion project has been completed. This is an animated movie. I'm glad you put that in there because the animation is it's really high quality, so sometimes I couldn't even tell if it was real life, so. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay. I believe I am on the level of Disney and DreamWorks. Fun facts about my film. 1. This took 6 years to complete with no outside funding. 2. The movie was created almost entirely in Blender. Yeah, you should have fucking put it in a blender too. Okay, sorry. 3. Less than 10 people donated to me because they had little faith that I could create a movie on my own. 4. The animation was made by 2 people. The whole movie? Yes, the whole movie. Wow. All right, so now you know what it's about. You know the rough backstory, so now it's time to buckle up, and I'm sorry in advance. So the movie opens on a little British girl narrating some things about her life.
My wish was granted. The one thing I wished for in my life actually came true.
It takes her a little bit to actually reveal what that wish was, but she gets there eventually.
Oh, and by the way, I wish to see my drawings come to life, and they have.
Okay, so we're less than a minute into the movie, and I'm already confused, because she said she only wished for one thing in her whole life, and that was for her drawings to come to life. And then literally 10 seconds later, she says that her one wish was to get back on her feet, because, spoiler alert, she was in a wheelchair.
I used my wish to get back on my feet. I wish to see my drawings come to life.
So fucking which was it? Which one was it? You draw yourself new legs? What the fuck happened? We never get the answer to that question, unfortunately, but Paige's narration ends in probably the funniest way imaginable.
Oh, and before I go, I lost my lovely accent once I grew up. I moved countries.
Okay, dude. So obviously, Kalobi, hired a little British girl to do the young Paige voice. But I guess he already had the dialogue done for adult Paige, who has an American accent in the movie.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see your drawings come to life?
So afterwards, he had to add that line about young Paige losing her accent when she grew up. What the fuck? Just don't hire a British person. That's rule number 1. But seriously, don't hire a British voice actor to do the kid version of an adult who is an American. What the fuck?
It's crazy, mate, just crazy.
Yes, it is. But we now cut to present day Paige, and she's giving another voiceover explaining her superpowers. She goes on to say that she has a supernatural pencil, so when she draws characters and worlds, she can teleport into the drawing and go on adventures with all these fucked up looking creatures.
I've been drawing ever since I was a kid.
And then after the 2 back-to-back narrations explaining the premise of this film, we get a 3rd fucking narration describing the premise of this film.
This woman can draw. She is an artist with a supernatural ability. Basically, whatever she draws comes to life.
And dude, one of the main problems in this film is the constant reusing of the same scenes over and over and over again throughout the entire film. The scene of Paige running and also flying through a cityscape on a killer whale are just 2 of the shots that are used relentlessly throughout this film.
Wouldn't believe the quest she has completed.
The writing is also like really just fucking weird and like disjointed. Like they'll be on the verge of explaining how something works and then they'll just say a random phrase or like a half joke. It's really strange.
Whatever you draw is the law, baby.
We then got to a scene that I think takes place in the recent past. It features Paige going on an adventure to defeat an evil wizard. And this is when we get our first glimpse into the questionable voice acting in this movie.
I will destroy you, Page Faster. You will not win this battle. I'll teach you a lesson. Watch this. What the fluff? Why isn't this drawing coming to life?
I think whoever did the voice for this wizard was told to do their absolute worst impression of Eric Cartman. That's the only logical explanation, I think.
It's because your drawing isn't good enough for the magic to work. Just give up, wizard.
Are you from Ohio or something?
I don't know if I can do this. I'm only fucking 2 minutes into this movie, dude. I think I might be dead. I might actually die by the end of this video.
Are you from Ohio or something?
Like, can we not put internet terminology into animated movies, please? Let's keep those separate. That's a slippery slope, all right? If we keep doing that, in a couple years, they're gonna make fucking Flushed Away 2, Down the Skibbity Toilet. In Toy Story 5, Buzz Lightyear's gonna be like, to Ohio!
And beyond!
Okay, and this next part doesn't make any fucking sense either, because the wizard traces one of Paige's drawings of shackles, which causes them to materialize and trap this random little boy who we've never seen before, and I honestly didn't even fucking know he was there. But I don't understand that, because I thought Paige was the only person who could create stuff with her drawings, because she had the magic pencil, right?
I have a supernatural pencil.
So again, I must ask, which is it? Is it her pencil? Is it her? Is it her drawings? Was it the wish she made? I have a lot of questions. I know you do as well, okay? But just stick around, because all those questions and more will go unanswered. So bald Eric Cartman goes to step on a puppy's head when Paige shows up and defeats him by doing the one thing a wizard is impervious to: a slide tackle. Also, like, now that I think about it, everything that happens in this world exists because Paige drew it, right? If Paige is drawing puppies getting their heads stomped,
oh my god,
I'd keep my distance, dude. Okay, I'd keep my distance from Paige. That's future serial killer behavior. And God, you know, I just fucking really wish this movie would just be normal for, like, 1 second.
K.O.
Moisty.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. So after that, you'd assume we'd finally get into the movie, right? There's been like 3 separate narrated intros describing the premise of this movie already. That's plenty, right? Well, would it surprise you if I told you that they immediately go into yet another narration?
This is the tale of an artist named Paige Foster, and it starts with Paige suffering a serious injury. However, she woke up to a new ability, granting her access to go inside of her drawings.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. First they say she made a wish back when she was British, and they said it was a magical pencil, and now they're saying she just woke up with this ability. The origin story of Paige has changed like 5 times within the first 4 minutes of this movie. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Imagine if they did that in a Spider-Man movie. How did you get your powers? I was bitten by a radioactive spider. Wow, that's amazing. An evil spider cursed me. What? You just said a radioactive spider. You see, my dad was actually a spider. Okay, which one was it? I fucked the spider, okay? Impossible. How? I have a tiny dick, genius. Any other questions? Yeah, a lot actually. Well, too bad, my girlfriend is calling me. And you know what they say about women with 8 legs? No, I don't. 4 pussies. Oh, sorry. That's okay, it's just webs. Right? Yeah. Webs. Come on, it's just webs, right? Totally just webs. Come on, there's no other bodily fluids in this, right? Sorry, I gotta go. Come on, it's just webs, right? Some of it is jizz. So weird. All right, let's get back to the movie. There's another long montage of Paige riding an orca whale through the sky. And then we get a nice, seamless transition into the actual movie.
One day, she decided to reveal her artwork to her friends at school.
I have something I want to show everyone.
Well, I got news for you. You're not the only artist. All 3 of us can actually draw.
Okay, dude. What high schooler talks like this?
Hello, teenagers. I hate homework, but I sure do love recess. We are all the same age.
This next scene is either the worst or best thing I've ever seen in a movie. I haven't decided yet. They're all talking about being artists when this happens.
Girl, we've been knowing how to draw.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
I'm the beatboxing puppy. I know you think it's funny. All the people know they love me.
All right, maybe that evil wizard was onto something. Also, like, I want to critique the way that they kind of just jumped into the scene.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
But like, if I'm being honest, there really is no organic way to transition into this, so I almost respect them for just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Beatboxing puppy. And I think the most egregious thing about this is the fact that there's a beatboxing dog, but the dog isn't a boxer. A beatboxer. The joke is right there, man. I'm glad dogs don't beatbox in real life, though. If you see your dog beatboxing in real life, it's not. Oh shit, he's beatboxing. Go, go, go. Dude, he's fucking choking. Go. Yeah, right, dude. My man never chokes.
I'm the beatboxing puppy. I know you think it's funny.
But everybody's really excited about this beatboxing puppy, especially this blonde guy.
That's cool as hell. Let's all drink to this glorious day, where a damn animal can talk.
We've been getting too wasted, huh, Mickey?
Mickey, you're drinking on school property?
Okay, yeah, maybe he's a little too excited about that beatboxing puppy. I think he's an alcoholic.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
The students became aware of their exhausted art teacher. This poor man had poured his soul into his job. Just like him, many others were struggling to make ends meet in such a cutthroat economy.
What the fuck is happening, dude? If I saw my art teacher fucking slumped against some fucking lockers on the ground, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's so tired. Get him some help, dude. Oh, he works so hard. He's sleeping. Oh my gosh, he's so tired, he doesn't even have a pulse. Okay, we then cut to an animation explaining that Paige's little sister Pillow, and yes, I said Pillow.
Paige tried to teach her sister Pillow to fall in love with art.
Apparently Pillow was jealous of Paige's drawing skills, so one day she traced a drawing that Paige did of Pillow, and since she traced herself, she was turned into a drawing, which again doesn't make any fucking sense because everything Paige draws with her pencil comes to life. So since Paige already drew a picture of Pillow, then she already would have been a drawing in the fucking drawing world. And also, Pillow didn't even fucking use the magic pencil, so what the hell?
Beatboxing puppy.
What? Oh man, I forgot what I was even complaining about. We then cut to a big confrontation between Paige and Pillow inside the drawing world. And this is when Pillow reveals something pretty crazy.
I'm a secret intern for a powerful corporation that collects data utilizing artificial intelligence. What? So you were a spy this whole time?
This is when the movie tries to comment on the debate between AI art and art made by humans.
AI will never replace human art.
Which was a nice sentiment, but like, if this is the art that humans are making, I don't know, all this AI shit is actually sounding pretty good right now, okay? Maybe we should give it a try. So there's a big fight scene between Paige, Pillow, this big Monsters Inc. looking fucker, and this ice cream sandwich guy named Kolobi, who is also the avatar for the Kolobi Productions YouTube channel. And let me tell you, his voice acting is stellar.
Baby, we're all tracers.
Shut the fluff up!
Yeah, I guess the only mic he had available was a fucking Xbox 360 headset from 2005. But hey, use what you got, you know?
So yeah, you're gay.
This is the problem with YouTubers making movies, dude. Feature films are obviously held to a much higher standard than YouTube videos. So when you hear bad audio in a movie, it's like insulting almost. So I'm saying no to YouTuber movies, okay? I'm putting my foot down. Let's keep them separate. We don't need the thumbnail pose on movie posters. I don't want to see any fucking end screens popping up on the credits. And I don't want to watch fucking Beauty and the Mr. Beast. I literally kidnapped Belle and locked her in a tower. And the only way for her to escape is to dodge all these lasers. The only thing YouTube videos and film studios have in common is the ability to integrate seamless brand integrations. Which reminds me, this video is sponsored by Air Up. Folks, if you've watched my videos for the past few months, you know I love this friggin' thing. You know I love my Air Up bottle. You've probably seen me sucking on it while I'm recording an episode of my podcast. And hell, you probably even saw me take a sip earlier in this video. Seriously though, ever since I got my Air Up bottle, I've been drinking more water like every single day. And for those of you who don't know, Air Up is an entirely new hydration experience. With the magic of scent-based taste. All you have to do is fill your Air Up with water, pop on one of the many different pods. My favorite flavor is peach. You pop it on the top, pull up the pod to activate the flavor, and start drinking. And the cool thing about Air Up is it actually flavors the water through scent. Air Up essentially tricks your brain into thinking you're drinking delicious flavored water without any of the sugars or weird additives they put into actual flavored water. And if you're using your Air Up and you just want regular unflavored water, you just push the pod back down. It's that easy. I know drinking the recommended like 3.7 liters of water a day can be daunting, but with Air Up, it's never been easier. So click the link in the description to try out an entirely new hydration experience today. And trust me, I've seen the comments from people doubting Air Up, but I honestly wouldn't be promoting this to you guys if I don't use it every single day and love it. And it also helps me out when you guys check out the sponsor. So everybody wins here, man. Back to me. Back to the movie. So now Paige and her friends all lie on the floor of their high school together and go into this art trance, I guess, while their consciousness is transported into the world of Paige's drawings. I don't know how she's able to do that, but
Beatboxing puppy.
We then cut to the main antagonist of the film, and his name is Mist. And luckily, he immediately describes his motives to Kolobi.
I need to collect powerful drawings.
Okay, so he's going around collecting artists and drawings so he can gain their power and then draw a new world that he can control.
I'm going to draw a new Earth.
Totally makes sense. There's obviously a fight scene between him and Kolobi, and it gets pretty gnarly. What the fuck is that? What the fuck did he draw? What the hell is on that paper that could make someone do that? Also, dude, this movie has really got me thinking. It's a good thing the main character of this movie isn't a teenage boy. If a teenage boy's drawings came to life, emphasis on the word came, everything in the world would be made of dick and balls. Like 100%. Okay? There wouldn't be a fucking whale, there'd be a wang. They'd be riding a dick through that cyberpunk cityscape, 100%, dude. But anyways, Mist wins the fight and says that he now owns Kolobi.
Kolobi is now my drawing.
But then immediately after, Kolobi is totally fine, and he's now warning the kids about Mist. So I don't know what that fight scene was all about. But don't worry guys, Kolobi is there now to rally everybody together with an inspiring speech.
We need to defeat him.
I love the energy. That'll really rally the troops, dude.
We need to defeat him.
We then meet some other characters who are super pointless and also annoying. But now Mist is slowly starting to take over the drawing world and people are starting to freak out.
If you see a man in black robes, do not engage.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Yoo-hoo, down here. Scary evil man incapable of unspeakable violence. I have a flat tire. Okay, so not everyone is on the way to defeat Mist. They stop and set up camp so this little fucking idiot can cook eggs with his back turned towards the fire. Also, why do you have to cook food? Paige can draw anything into existence, okay? Just draw a bunch of fucking burgers. What's going on? Or better yet, draw a magic wand that can kill Mist automatically. What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Sorry, I digress. There's a weird argument that takes place that also makes no sense.
Will you shut the fluff up? Shut up now!
And this next part is when the movie tries to add some backstory to the characters, you know, so we can relate to them and care about them more. But obviously, that does not work.
Can you rub my shoulders? It's kind of sore from drawing.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
That's how you rub someone's back, dude. The best way to make someone feel better is to be as far away as physically possible when you're trying to console them. Yeah, it'll be okay. I know for a fact that he saw some of Paige's drawings about stomping dogs. That's why he's keeping his fucking distance, dude.
I believe life is meant to be enjoyed, not constantly at war with other people. You feel me?
I feel you.
My family life is jacked up, Paige. I hate talking about it, but with you, I feel that I can tell you anything. So what about you?
What the fuck? Dude, what are you talking about, man? Oh my god. Fuck it. Dude, to be like, I'm so comfortable around you. I feel like I can tell you anything. Anyways, tell me about yourself. Just not say anything about yourself. Okay, never mind. That's actually one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So after that, some more pointless scenes happen with some insane dialogue.
You know my dad hates me, right?
And then they all start singing another random song.
Forever together, forever together, forever together, forever, forever together.
Yeah, dude, there was 100% a gas leak at their school. That explains everything. Art teacher fucking passed out, and then all the kids passed out, and now they're all having a shared hallucination in their separate comas.
Forever together, forever together.
That's the only way I can describe this plot.
Paige Foster never had any friends before this. No relationships, no marriage.
Yeah, I hope she hasn't got married. She's in high school, dude. What the fuck? God, you know, I really thought this was going to be like a quick, silly, fun little video, but there's so much bullshit in this movie that I honestly can't even skip. I can't bring myself to do it. That being said, we cut to another song about going back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
But for some reason, this part of the movie was compressed like terribly, and it's like super blurry and hard to watch. Not unlike the rest of the film, but in a different way this time. And it's so crazy watching this video and then moving your eyes down a little bit and then reading that it took 6 years to make this. Was there also a gas leak in your house while making this movie? And another question, why is this alien so thick? Why is this extraterrestrial being absolutely caked up? Extraterrestrial, dude. Oh my god, that's a huge ass. Paige, I have some questions. Why are you drawing aliens with huge asses? And are you also selling any prints? Also, dude, the next voiceover goes on to explain that mist is going to destroy their world and turn it into an ice-covered wasteland. But like, again, just get Paige to draw a fucking new sun or something to warm it up. I know I keep making this point, but like the entire fucking movie, they talk about how Paige has like so much skill and talent. She can create anything that she draws.
Whatever she draws comes to life. Paige has mastered almost everything.
But she never fucking draws anything, man. She just fist fights everyone. She's a bully. But this voiceover goes on for a long time, and they say a ton of wild shit.
I know a lot of you guys have addictions. Some of you are hurting. Some of you just don't give a crap. You need to give a crap.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I've run out of things to say, I think. And I know this was made for like kids to stumble upon because they think it's a Frozen spinoff because of the thumbnail. Also, when you factor in that the title of the video says princess movie in all caps, when there isn't one single princess in the entire movie, I think this was bait for that sweet YouTube kids revenue. And I just feel bad that kids have to watch shit this bad. Not to sound like a boomer, but when I was a little kid, pre-YouTube, the only things that were shown to me on a screen had to be approved by like dozens of people, probably hundreds of people before it like made it onto a TV and then into my fucking skull. There were like entire organizations dedicated to choosing what was appropriate for kids to watch on television. Now kids can just open the fucking YouTube Kids app and watch the most insane shit ever made and then just ruin their fucking brain from the get-go. But anyways, back to the movie. Chloe goes off to get help from the first drawing ever.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out to seek power from the first drawing.
Which turns out to be just a stick man, which is pretty funny. And the voice acting for this stick man character was definitely a choice.
Traveled very far to get here.
Well, you came to the right place then, bruh. I ain't see you since we was slaying dragons in the Forest of Secrets. I'ma spare you the chit chat, my boy.
I mean, kudos to Kolobi for subverting expectations. You think a first drawing would be this wise, old, sage-like character. But no, he's the coolest, fucking chillest, most nonchalant guy ever. Could you imagine Gandalf behaving like this? Instead of his iconic, "You shall not pass," he's just like, nah. Alright, so after that scene, we get yet another narration from Kolobi and his Xbox 360 microphone.
Art is ours!
Alright, man. And after another weird song, we find out the big twist of the movie.
I've been watching you this entire time. As my students, you needed to be trained and observed.
Dude, Mist is the art teacher. There isn't a gas leak after all. In all honesty, I didn't see this coming. This is actually a kind of a cool twist. But like, hey guys, how the fuck did you not recognize that voice?
You needed to be trained and observed. Listen, the world hates people like us.
That is the deepest voice I have ever heard in my life, dude.
Sorry you keep getting prank called. That's so annoying.
I know, it's the worst. Sorry, I gotta go to work. I'll see you later, man.
Alright, see you later.
Hello?
Is your refrigerator running?
Who is this? Okay, so I guess the art teacher's motivation is that nobody takes artists seriously in the real world.
Artists like you and I have to constantly prove ourselves to people.
Which is a fair point to make, I guess. But like, you teleporting into a drawing world and fucking flying around with a weird outfit and calling yourself Mist, it's not really giving me a reason to take you seriously, man.
When I was your age, I had people asking me to draw images of them for free. Society hates us.
Okay, so we get another big fight scene, and this is when Kolobi returns, and now he looks super different because he got powered up from the first drawing. Kolobi has reached his final form, jorts and flip-flops. So Kolobi's fighting the wizard, and this is when Mist intervenes and actually fucking kills the wizard by stabbing him. Me when I see someone get stabbed to death. Okay, sorry, we're almost done the movie. Just bear with me for a little bit longer, okay? So Paige and Mist are flying around all over the universe having an existential debate about art and life.
I have more art degrees than you can even imagine.
And things get pretty heated.
What the hell are you even wearing? You dress like a toddler. Dress your age. You don't even have a degree.
Dude, roasting a high schooler for not having a degree, that's fucking really funny. It's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here, so I can get one day. What the fuck? Okay, now we get this really long chase scene featuring Paige riding that fucking flying killer whale, and she's chasing after Mist while they scream about stupid shit the whole time.
I had my childhood ripped away from me.
And this feels like a good time to say this. The first time I watched this movie, I was on a plane. And you know when you're watching a movie on a plane and a sex scene starts, and you just fucking pray to God that no one else is watching your screen? Picture that feeling, but for an entire movie. That's how I felt. It was a fucking nightmare, dude. But anyways, after yapping for another 10 minutes, Paige finally catches up with Mist, and this happens.
I cannot be defeated. Art style 72. Reversal of time.
Okay, that's not fair.
Now my disguise has faded as a side effect of that forbidden magic. I no longer feel the urge to fight you, Paige.
Yeah, dude, I'd have a fucking change of heart too if I was swallowed by a whale. I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, yeah, not worth it. What the fuck? That was so fucking scary. What the hell? What was that? Why'd you do that? The art teacher's playing it cool right now, but I know deep down he wanted to fucking freak out.
Oh my god, I almost died! No. I almost died, that was so scary!
So Mist fucks off and wanders the universe for the rest of time, and the movie ends with the same sound effect that it's been using for the entire film. And that was the movie Our Drawings. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I don't even know what I can say about this movie. I guess good for Kolobi for making a movie on their own. And I know I was pretty harsh at times, but like, dude, you can't put in a description that you're on the same level as Disney and DreamWorks. That is wild. If you're gonna say that, you gotta come with some heat, okay? But all you did was come with some heat. because I wanna throw the movie away. I don't know, I just think this movie had an opportunity to end on a fucking killer line that honestly could have redeemed the whole thing. Here's what I'm thinking. So after Mist was swallowed by that whale and then regurgitated, him and Paige could have been having this like stare down, right? And maybe Kolobi could have been like, wait, who won? And then Paige and Mist could have looked at the camera and in unison they say, it was a draw. That would have been fucking sick, dude. But no, they didn't do that. So, Kirk's official review, 1 beatboxing puppy out of 10.
I'm the beatboxing puppy.
Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button. Because believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 dick I will draw and make it come to life. Sound off if you think Kolobi should make a sequel, because I'm big in on that. I would like that. Please press the subscribe button, okay? We're so close to 5 million, dude. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you don't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor of Kurtistown, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law, okay? Check the description for the other shit I got going on. I got my podcast and all that crap, my Instagram. Check it out. Okay, that's it. I would stick around, but I gotta go ride a whale. See ya.